Hello coloring friends, welcome to monthly color along on my channel where we all color for a certain theme, but there's some difference from my weekly challenge. Here we have more time, more than 1 month for coloring, and also if in my challenge we color search and color certain objects, here we color more for a theme, like a wider theme. Like for example, last time we had theme Forest Kingdom. I've got 79 illustrations for this theme, and what people colored, of course, forest, trees, animals living in that forest, then some creatures that could live in such fairy tale-ish forest, like fairies, nymphs, forest man, green man, anyone. I expected some illustrators to find their illustrations for such a theme, like Maria Trolle, Hannah Carlson, of course, and she has a book with the same name that I used for this color along Forest Kingdom. Joanna Basford, of course, she has a book, Enchanted Forest. We have illustrations by Karolina Kubikovska as well, Christine Caron, Deborah Muller, couple of pictures by Kirby Rosanes, Alina Lazareva, and there are pictures from Circle of Life, Game of Thrones, Forest Girl. Even in the name of the book there is the word forest, of course. So it's very interesting. There are a lot of bright greeny illustrations with such juicy colors. I really enjoyed those works. What I have colored, this theme fell on not very productive period in my time, in my coloring life, because I was not kind of in mood for coloring, but anyway I did color at least one illustration, of course, and I decided to color in one of my new books, Gardens of the Enchanted Forest by Forest Diver. It is my first illustration completed in this book. Of course, there are several pictures that I could color for this theme in this book, but I chose this forest dragon among trees. As you can see, a lot of green colors here, warm greens, cold greens, even the dragon in green colors, and just some browns for trees, a little bit of yellow on the dragon, these roses, and some yellow added to greens. It was enjoyable coloring because these pictures are very easy to color, very enjoyable. I used markers at first and then worked with pencils, and I'm quite pleased with the result, though it's simple, but it looks pretty. And when coloring is easy and you enjoy it, that's the main thing, I believe. That was my illustration for this theme, and now let's see the slideshow with all those submitted illustrations with fairy tale-ish forest and its creatures. Let's go. friends, that was our gallery of works for the theme Forest Kingdom. Thank you everyone who joined and sent your illustrations. And now about a new theme for the upcoming 1.5 months. You can submit your illustrations until the 15th of October. So you have 1 month and 10 days for coloring and submitting your illustrations. And this new prompt, at some point we had a theme Kings and Queens, then another theme Knights and Dragons, and today's theme kind of from the same area. We kind of continue exploring this theme, medieval, and we will be coloring princesses and castles. You can color just a princess or just a castle or both of them in one illustration. The choice is yours. And of course, where to look illustrations with princesses as not in The Princess Coloring Book by Anne Kronheimer. A lot of princesses here, but there is one illustration that is one of my favorite in these books, and it's very good for this theme. Look, there's medieval princess and castle and a lot of cute dragons. Little dragons. Always like this picture and always wanted to color it, so maybe this time I will do it. Yeah, and another picture that I have chosen for this book. If you don't want to color a princess, you can color just a castle like this. Another book that is called Princess. It's a Korean coloring book. Though it's called Princess, but actually not that many real princesses here, more like girls and some accessories, stuff like this, or Asian princesses. But I like this illustration. Yeah, this woman looks like a princess with a crown, and I believe she's sitting in her castle. Some curtains or maybe a picture here with a unicorn. The Star Rain coloring book, and there is this illustration. Again, I think she's a princess. She looks like a princess, and definitely she is in her castle, getting a message from her boyfriend, I believe, from some prince. A very nice picture. Then I have this book by Ilya Isaulov. A lot of forest girls in this book, but I think this girl looks like a princess. I really like this illustration. She's on a walk and she does look like princess. Some crown and all her attitude. Then I have this Dragon's Kingdom book by Julian Emerson, and again we have a princess here and a castle and even a dragon. A nice cute little illustration, not big in size. This unicorns coloring book. There are no princesses in this book, but there is a nice castle with unicorns. Simple but very cute picture. I like it. Starry Night Special by Wishan Ong. We have a castle illustration here, And then Rapunzel illustration. I think she's a princess. And we have a castle here on the background. And I believe she herself is in the castle. Tomislav Tomic, Земля снова. This illustrator has some beautiful pictures of castles, maybe less of princesses, but castles, yeah, quite a choice. I have chosen this, again double spread. Of course we can color just half of it, only castles and clouds and some birds. And another beautiful double spread in this book with a princess, because she has a crown here, and we have castle and a knight. Very beautiful fairy tale-ish illustration, but will take quite some time to finish. In Game of Thrones, there are several illustrations with castles, like this Red Keep castle, beautiful, or this one of different type, but again a castle. And one I have completed. No, I haven't colored any castle in this book yet. Fantasy Nouveau by Herb Leonard. There's this humorous double spread with a princess and a knight and castle. I love this picture, but again double spread. We have Cheshire Cat here. I haven't noticed before, only now. And the last one is by Coloring Heaven, World of Princesses by Fabiana Trere. Though it's called like World of Princesses, but not every picture would suit this color along. Of course, not like this one. Though they are all called princesses, but not every picture you can color for this prompt, but I like this one, Medieval Princess, and she fits perfectly for this prompt, for this theme. So quite a choice, and I think you can find some illustrations, either castles or princesses, but maybe some people, they don't like this like sweet theme and they don't have anything in their collection, but we'll see in time. I will be waiting for your works. Don't forget, you have time until the 15th of October. And that was all for today. See you next time. Bye.